Willie D Live.
What's up, family? A 27-year-old father and husband took his own life after a woman exposed him online for exposing himself at a barista drive-thru in Arizona. A day before Naica Malone's demise, he was seen without pants in the viral video. An anonymous member took to the private Facebook group Arizona Moms, helping another mom, to warn others about a man at a Bikini Bean in Tempe. In the video, Bikini Bean staff are seen approaching a man in his car, asking if they could assist him. As they get closer, they notice he is semi-naked without any pants on and engaged in inappropriate conduct. So they blurt out, "Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable." Then he drives away abruptly. Other people had posted about the incident the day before and were quickly able to identify the perpetrator as Naica Malone. After they spoke to his wife, Tori Malone, they found out that he had killed himself. Damn. Over that? Come on, man. There's got to be more to the story. It's got to be more to the story. Okay, the dude was going to get put on blast for exposing himself, but he didn't totally expose himself. I mean, he just, you could tell he didn't have any pants on, but you couldn't see his junk or anything like that. So, I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't all bad. To take your life over something like that, 27 years old, I don't know. How do you make a permanent decision based off of a temporary issue is beyond me, to that extent anyway. To take your life because you was basically out trying to be funny, It was a joke gone bad, but it wasn't that damn bad. Yeah, you got a public indecency charge, and that's about it. Your wife get to scold you for a few, put you in the doghouse, make you sleep on the couch or whatever, and it's over. Family, we got to do a little bit more thinking things through. We got to really think these things through. I mean, what is the most the fine would have been? Maybe $500, $1,000 at the most. That's the fine. Maybe a little community service or something. And that's it. But that's really not it. Because everything that goes on online, once it hit that internet, is there forever. So what was not mentioned was this guy's job. We don't know if he worked for someone, if he had his own gig, if he had a family name that's a brand, and it would have brought shame on the family, We don't know. Because, sometimes, depending on what kind of family you got, man, certain families, they don't play that. They don't play that embarrassing the family thing. You can embarrass yourself, but you can't embarrass the family. And it's going to be hard to embarrass yourself without embarrassing the family. So we just don't know enough about that. But this seems to be just a little overboard for such a small infraction. Yeah, indecent exposure, it's a big deal. It's inappropriate. It's not cool. But it should not warrant a death penalty. No. Has to be something more to this story. I don't know why a dude would roll up to a drive-thru without any pants on. Obviously, he's trying to be funny, but that ain't funny to me. Like I would never do, that's on my things that I would never do list. Like, what is the benefit? What benefit do I get from pulling up at a drive-thru with no pants on? That don't make a lot of sense to me. But once he did it, he realized he was being filmed. And old girl that filmed him and called him out, spooked him, and he took off. I mean, like that. But the damage was done. Let this be a warning to all of you out there before you put anything on that internet. What I'm saying right now is on the internet forever. Before you put anything out there, you make sure it's something that you would actually get on stand in a courtroom and repeat. You make sure it's something that you can be proud of, that your kids are going to hear or see, that your parents are going to hear or see, that your employer or your employees are going to hear or see. You make sure that it's something that you are okay with. You ain't got no problem with it being exposed. I got a rule about posting content on the internet. If you're not willing to say it or do it in a court of law or before people who you respect, admire, love, appreciate, don't do it. No more talk.